Happy 2024, everybody, and welcome back to another year of us, your favorite antisocial streamers. I am Emily.
I'm Lacey.
I'm Louise.
And we've got big plans for the podcast this year. Not only do we expect to begin releasing new episodes twice each month, but we're excited to start including you guys, our lovely listeners, in more of our content. So be sure to check us out on our socials for announcements and updates regarding the podcast, and they will be linked in our description below. As this is our first official podcast of 2024, we'd like to revisit our favorite and not so favorite moments of the last year with a game called New Year's Highlights. We'd love for you to play along with us as you listen. Don't forget to send us your responses at our official email, antisocialstreamerspod@gmail.com. A big shout out to aliceandlewis.com for providing the questions we'll use for today's game. You can find a link to their website on our socials. Now, without further ado, let's review our highlights of 2023.
What was your best moment of 2023?
I am gonna have to say jumping the hoop and just starting to stream. So I think the best moment was actually streaming and getting affiliate and meeting all of you guys.
True.
Oh yeah, meeting you guys.
Yeah,
We don't
This
have
is like,
any reactions. Yeah. Really?
I would also say graduating.
Oh,
yeah,
that's true.
that's a good one.
I think my best moment was, I think it's the same because a lot of things happened last year that led me to streaming and content creation. And I've been, those weren't good things that happened, but it led me here. So that was one of the best moments. I discovered a new thing and we're here. So when was the hardest that you laughed? Or what was it about? That's so hard.
It really is. The only thing I can think about the last time I laughed extremely hard was probably with you guys when playing Human Fall Flat.
Oh, true. That was so much fun.
It really was. I don't think I've ever laughed that hard in like a long time. So that's probably the hardest I've laughed, I think.
Yeah, I was already crying and I couldn't see because my eyes were tearing up and I was still laughing. That was a good time. That was a good time.
I think I laughed the most when Emily rated someone and and she was like, "Oh my god, your cat is so cute." And the little thing turned around and it was a little dog.
It was a chihuahua.
It's just
Emily, you have to get the clip of that one from that
I don't
person.
I don't know if you have one.
I don't.
Maybe
I don't
they
think I
have one. I don't know.
Oh my god. I don't even remember who I rated. I think I like told myself I would never go back and show my
Oh
name there
no.
again.
Just
That was
the dog's
funny.
turning its head around. It was just so funny.
Oh
That
my
was funny.
god, I forgot about that. That was so embarrassing.
And somebody was like, "Poor thing, he's always so misunderstood."
Yeah, because
Oh, and then-
they get that comment a lot, right?
Yeah, and they
That's
said that
so funny.
someone mistook it as a rat too, or something like that. Like it's not just people don't just take it as a cat; they take it as like anything.
It's a little
Yeah,
bad.
I feel
Oh my
bad.
god.
So I guess
Ours
that's
was
also
stream-related.
Emily's. That's Emily's
Yeah.
most embarrassing moment too.
Yeah, because I was actually struggling with that one. I didn't know what the most embarrassing thing happened, and then I think I blocked that moment out, Lacey. So, yes, that is my
Alright.
most embarrassing thing I've done was rating someone and saying that their cat was cute, and it turned around and it was a chihuahua. It was just the funniest thing. It was curled up in a little ball, and then the woman the girl turns around to touch the dog, and the dog lifts its head up, and it was a chihuahua. I was like, oh shit! But the thing is, it was
big ass eyes.
yeah, Lacey, it was you, me, I think it was Dr. Niall and Jeff in a Discord call on stream, and we were all like, oh my god, look at that cat. And then so then I typed it, your cat's so cute. And then
I was like, "Oh, that's not a cat."
and then you guys are all laughing at me. I was like, you guys thought it was a cat too. And you guys were like, but we didn't say it.
Oh god.
That was funny.
Oh god, that was
Good
horrible.
times, good times.
What about you guys?
I have no idea. I try not to get embarrassed anymore. I'm like, I'm stupid. It's fine. So I don't really remember anything. I'm just embracing anything. If it embarrasses you, and then get out of my way. Don't hang out with me.
That's true.
Yeah. So I don't remember
Exactly.
a lot. I probably did embarrass myself a lot of times, but you know what? We just forget everything. We just laugh through it, and it turns funny.
I know I've embarrassed myself a lot, but I think what I keep going back to is getting scammed with that job and
Oh, that's
telling my
true.
family about it and everything, and it was just all complete shit. That was embarrassing.
It happens though.
It happens. It happened to me. I won't lie. It happened to me too. I applied for a job before I had the job I have now. The same thing happened to me, and they called me. And then that's like when they called me, they said I'll be getting a phone call for somebody else, and I got a call from the same number, and the guy sounded exactly the same, but they said that they were two different people. And that's when I got a little sketched out. So then I called the company to ask about it, and they said we don't have any job things. I was like, well, they're on LinkedIn. They say that they work for your company, like they have you listed as their employer. So I think so. I gave them all the information I had because everything they sent me was very legit. So
People are really good at scamming.
they
So
really
Yeah,
are
yeah,
like
they really
I
are.
am done with LinkedIn. I'm done with Indeed. I'm looking at other websites right now because people suck. Everyone needs to know that people suck.
yes, they do. Can't
Just
trust nobody.
That's true.
unless you're watching or listening, you don't suck.
Yeah, no, you
Mm-hmm.
don't suck. But let us know if you guys ever gotten scammed by a job.
True. True, true,
And
true.
your scam stories. Maybe we'll share that in an episode in the future about all of us getting scammed.
I ended that conversation. I said it was like one of the last things they said, and I'm like, you know what? I sent it to my conversation to my mom and my brother-in-law, and I was like, does this sound sketchy to y'all? And they were like 100%. So I'm like, I'm done with y'all scam. I'm not interested anymore. And they just said, okay.
But is that the apple like thing that
Yeah.
sounds like an apple when you bite it?
No, it's glass.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
that's disappointing.
Yeah. But it's really
Okay.
good.
So they sold them at Target. I was like, I've never bought them because I'm not a big like apple juice drinker, but I've always wanted to like do because that wasn't that from like 2020, like when COVID hit and everyone was locked up and just bored out of their minds and just wanted to. I don't know.
Yeah, we got it because Martin thought that's what it was. But it turns
Oh,
out.
did he try to bite it and then he found out it was glass?
No.
Yeah.
It turns out he was a little bit smarter than that.
Well, that's good.
Nice to know.
Martin's listening to this like, hey.
These people have been talking shit about me.
He's probably talking shit about me right now.
How dare he? Moving on. So, what day in 2023 would you like to live over and over again? Like, what day was so good that you just want to re experience it?
My family and Martin's family went to Florida. We went to the beach for like a week, I think. And I love the beach. And we had a place like right on it, and we just walked out the back door right onto the beach. And then Martin's family's house had their own pool. It was adorable. And we went out to eat and shopping. It was really fun.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was very hard. There's 365 days that year. I don't know which one.
That year was 365 days.
My year was only 300, so
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe mine was 500, so I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know. Because I feel like my 2023 has been kind of like a repeat of 2020. I was literally just stuck at home. Aside from attending, also to anyone who's wondering, I sound different today because I'm sick, but we're powering through. I attended a lot of weddings last year. I think that was one of the things. That's the only time I actually went out of the house was to attend a whole bunch of my friends' weddings. And those were all fun, but probably one of the best ones because I can't remember which day I would live over and over, but one of the best weddings was it was for like two of my college friends, and the reason that they got together was because I was their common friend and I introduced them, and yeah,
Aw,
I cried
so
at that at
cute.
their wedding. It was like I can't believe this is happening, and yeah, but yeah, that was fun. So I
That's
guess
so
that's
cute.
one day because that was a really memorable time. So good.
Yeah.
How about you,
I
Em?
Thanks.
I honestly I've been trying to think about this. Like you, I kind of spent my entire year kind of working. I worked from home. I went to Ohio for a work trip. But it wasn't something I would want to relive. Not that it was bad, it's just not like, I didn't get to go out of the hotel. It was literally just for work. Um like I was talking with my mom before this, like running questions with her because she wanted to answer them, so I was like asking her and she was like, what about you? I was like, honestly, there's this restaurant called Kome, and it's like um and it's a very nice restaurant. I went there with one of my friends, and I was telling her I would probably pick it because I would love the food, and I've been craving it since I went there for my very first time this year, and like I just want to keep eating it. So I was like, because like they're very good with allergies, and so because fried rice is made with eggs, but I told them I can't have eggs. They're like, okay, we can take it out. So they're able to substitute everything. So I was able to eat fried rice and cucumber and avocado rolls, and oh my god, I I've been begging to go back. It's so good. So like I not that I want to relive that whole day. I just want to relive that dinner. Is that dumb? I couldn't pick a day.
No.
I get that.
I've been thinking about that food for months, and I begged Dim. I told Dim, I was just like, Dim, for our 4 years we are going there. No ifs, ands, or buts. I've been craving it for like 6 months at this point. So like we're going. He's like, okay, okay. I was like, okay.
Anything with good food is always a good day. So it's not always a good day.
Exactly.
Favorite song? Honestly, my favorite songs are still songs that didn't come out in the 2000s. So it
Yeah,
doesn't
none of mine
change.
are new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no new songs.
No, the song that I listened to over and over again came out in 2022, but I found it in 2023, so I don't know.
What is it?
It's a sad song, guys. I love depressed music.
I do too.
It's called Birthday Cake by, and it's not like it's a hold on, it's by Dylan. It's a girl. Hold on, I have to go in because I don't. Dylan Concrete or Conquerin. I don't know how to say her last name, but Birthday Cake. It's just a very sad song, and it reminded me of my cousins, so I love that
Aw.
song.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard it. One of the songs that I listen to a lot, shocker, is Taylor Swift, but it's her 10-minute All Too Well song.
Oh,
It's very good.
Oh.
okay.
I think
Mhm.
that is what I've listened to the most.
I was trying to find. I listen to music on Apple Music, so I was trying to find where I could find my like most listened to song, and I couldn't figure it out. So I was just like, I'm just gonna take a guess, and I'm pretty sure that's the song
Ooh.
I listen to the most.
Maybe they
But
have that on. Do they have that on Spotify?
they do. I think they have it like Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah, but I don't think it's here anymore. Not sure. Let me go check.
Ooh, y'all know, I think it's I Ain't Worried by One Republic. I ain't worried about it right now. I love that song. I think it's because it reminds me of Miles Teller.
Anything that goes back to that. Yeah, the wrapped one is done, so I can't see it anymore. So I don't know.
Okay, wait. Okay. Yeah, my top 3 most listened to songs are Haunted Places by Songhouse and Kendall Inskeep, Pieces by Dylan Concrete, I don't know how to say your last name, and then Birthday Cake. So those were my top 3 most listened to songs of 2023.
Well, I only listen to Spotify for stream sometimes, so it's mainly just Martin's music, so I can't really go off of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, my music has always been 80s, 90s music, and I don't think that's ever gonna change. And a little bit of just a little sprinkle of lo-fi, because we love lo-fi for working. But that's
Yeah.
it.
I think everyone also knows that I love alternative music because that's all they play during stream.
Oh yeah. Although I don't know any new alternative music. Like I don't think.
I have some. There's actually a new artist that I found through my work, and I have a majority of his songs on my playlist now, and I love his music. Like, and he sounds like that old 2000s alternative sound.
Oh, that sounds good. Favorite movies last year?
I watch a lot of shows. I haven't watched many movies.
That's how I am too. I watch a lot of shows, not really movies.
I know I watch a lot of movies, but I don't remember a lot of them.
Yeah.
I think the Eras Tour counts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
'Cause I didn't get to go to the concert, so I watched the movie. Can you believe that they only have that for rent? You can't, and it's $20. You can't buy it.
$20 to rent?
Yeah.
That's dumb. That is stupid.
It makes me so sad.
That is so stupid.
Oh, you can't buy it?
No.
I wonder why though.
That's
I
dumb.
wonder why they didn't do it. They did it like
Hopefully,
that.
at some point this year we can.
I don't know what the best movie I saw in 2023. I might have to skip this one because I don't really watch I watch movies, but like I watch shows more than I do movies. Like if I did, it would be a movie that came out like years ago, not that just came out in 2023.
Yeah. I think that's the one that I'm confused about because I don't know if the movies that I watched actually came out last year.
Yeah,
And
I
I
think
watch a lot.
I'm
Is there
skipping
one that y'all liked?
that we
that you
watched.
watched?
Maybe you. What about your favorite show that you watched
Yeah.
last
Oh,
year? Doesn't
okay.
matter if it came out last year. It's just something that you watched last year.
I watched, and I'm still watching it. I'm not finished it yet, but I started watching Teen Wolf and The OC, and I love both of them. Like those
Teen
are
Wolf is
really
so
good.
I
Oh my
love it
God.
so much.
I know. I haven't finished. I'm on the last season, and I stopped watching it because I don't want it to end. So I kind of just just stopped because I don't want to finish it. I just don't want to. I don't want to live that like sadness. You know when you finish a show and you're just sad afterwards because there's no more.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to feel that. So I haven't finished it.
That's how I feel about my book right now. It's just depressing when it's over.
Yeah. What about you, Louise? What favorite show?
You Lacey. What did you watch? I'm trying to look for what I did watch. I'm forgetting things.
Well, my answer is still there, sure, but the shows that I've watched is, well, actually, I'm still finishing it this year, but I started watching Young Sheldon because I love
Oh.
Big Bang Theory, and I started watching that. It's actually pretty good.
It is. Me and my mom watched it.
I watched it last year too.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah, I learned over an episode that I watched earlier that Sheldon named his son Leonard, and I thought that was so cute.
Yeah, he did. That's so cute. Yeah, that's also something that I watched last year, and it was so fun. It's like, you know how sometimes spin-offs they don't work as well as the original ones. This really did work. This was one
Yeah.
of the
Oh,
good ones.
do you know what I'm nervous about? I know this has nothing to do with 2023, but the fact that they're doing a reboot of the Wizards of Waverly Place, I'm so excited for it. But like, I'm scared of how they're gonna do it. I'm scared they're gonna ruin it because they're already ruining it by having Justin giving up his powers, which we all know Justin would never do that. And it's just like I'm just like, no, I don't know. But I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna watch it, but I'm scared.
It might be good, but every time they've been doing that recently, like what is that show called? How I Met Your
Mother.
How I Met Your Mother. Yeah.
Or How I
Yeah,
Met Your
that
Father.
was-
Yeah.
That was terrible. The new one, I loved How I Met Your Mother. But
Oh, the
that
father
was
one I've never
terrible.
watched.
I can't
Hmm.
even finish it. But
Aw.
hopefully it's not going to be like this with Wizards
Yeah.
of the Place.
I feel like I know I watched something that I don't remember the title of.
What
But
was
I
it
did
about?
watch. Well, one was a horror thing, so it was, the Haunting series. So there's the haunting at Bly Manor. There's the haunting
Yes,
at
those are so
Hill
good.
House. So yeah, I rewatched that last year, and it still gives me chills. It's like pretty
Mhm.
good horror series. They're very very well done. So I rewatched those. Young Sheldon was a new one that I watched last year, and yeah, no regrets. Highly recommend. I think one of the things I rewatched was also Desperate Housewives. If you guys are familiar about that, that was such a good one. I think it came out, I think around the same time that Grey's Anatomy also came out. So a couple of years ago, a lot of years ago. And it's very good. It's over on, I think, Disney. But yeah, that was fun. A lot of shows. And I rewatch a lot of things. I
Yeah, I watched
have,
Grey's Anatomy like back to
yeah,
back, back to back.
I have Friends, Grey's Anatomy, Modern Family, and Big Bang Theory on rotation as like the
Mhm.
filler ones if I can't find new ones that I want to watch, and they're very good. Still my
I think
faves.
I think it's an illness actually.
Yeah.
True.
My repeat shows is The Gilmore Girls,
Oh yeah.
Vampire Diaries, One Tree Hill.
mm, I miss
And
that.
then, yeah, and I am trying to watch Grey's Anatomy again, but my mom told me that there's certain episodes I'm not allowed to watch without her, so I need to have that list before I start rewatching it.
Oh, she really likes it, so she
Oh
wants
my
to
god, my
see your
mom said my mom.
reaction.
No, my mom. I've seen Grey's Anatomy. My mom just has certain episodes that she loves, and one of them is the one where George
Oh
dies. Spoiler alert.
no!
Oh
I
god,
know.
that was
Dang.
like first two seasons of George
Yeah.
Dice.
So
I
like
could
I'm not
not.
there's certain my mom just likes rewatching her favorite episodes, so I just need to get her favorite episode list so then I know when I have
I
to
don't
like
know how you could
pause.
rewatch that.
I know. I cried that episode and I'm like, "Mom, you can't do that."
To be
Oh, I
fair
cried
though,
every
I
episode.
think yeah, I think most of the episodes of Grey's Anatomy will make you cry.
Oh yeah,
Once you're
100%.
invested. Like, once
I
you're
Mhm.
can't
invested in the
believe
series.
I can't believe season 19 ended that way.
I
Are
didn't
there
see
new
season
episodes?
19. I have no
I know
idea.
they're still coming up with some. Uh
Hmm.
I I'm pretty sure Mare is not gonna be there.
No.
That's what
I
I've
mean,
heard.
she came back for a little while, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
but I don't think she's because I think I've heard in one of her interviews that and yeah, big
Yeah.
spoiler to everyone because this is the newer seasons. But yeah, she said she was done with that part of her life because it's been 20 years, a lot of
Yeah.
years of
Yeah.
her life. So, I mean,
Mhm.
it's fair. It's just,
Yeah.
we're gonna miss her. I miss the
I
old
just
seasons.
I just hope Joe doesn't leave. I love her.
Honestly, though, it's so hard. Anyway, we're gonna
Yes.
dive deep in this.
All
We need an
right.
episode to just talk about all of these because we
Yeah.
love it so much.
Yeah. Just a whole episode of talking about Grey's Anatomy and shows.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
So what is something news what's a newsworthy event that had the most impact in 2023 for you?
I lost two jobs last year. That was so cruel. And it was I don't know, it was such a hard time. It was during the first quarter of the year. And one, my dad got injured because he got dragged by one of my dogs, which I told him not to walk, but he still did. Um so I was taking care of him, and then I got injured because well, no, wait. My dog got injured because he got stuck in a metal bar somewhere. I don't know. He plays hard.
Damn.
So yeah, he really does. Well, he's alive. He's well. He's jumping up and down again. So that was fine. But I had to take care of them while I got injured because I bumped my, what do you call it? You know, your Achilles heel. Is that it? At the back of your foot?
Sounds right.
I don't
Yeah,
even know,
sure.
but sure, it's that. The bone at the back of your foot, the tiny bone there. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I have. So my chair has a metal feet, and I was in a hurry because I was taking care of my dad and my dog. So I bumped myself. So my foot was injured for couple of weeks, it was
Oh,
bloated to say the least.
oh my
And
god.
then I got the news that they're letting me go. They let me go in the one of the organizations that I worked for 5 years. That was pretty sad, and I was, going through a lot of things. And my mom
Mm.
came home because she was she was out of town for work. She came home, she was sick, so it was like chaos all over. And then a couple of days later, one of the companies that I was working for, they had to let us go because they couldn't pay us anymore. So it was a whole lot of shit in like jumbled in like 1 2 months, and it was just a lot. I had probably had a good 3 weeks where I didn't talk to anyone and I didn't leave my room, and I need to feel all my feelings, and then I'll go back to the world and talk to people again. But those are also the times when I was, those 3 weeks that I was alone. That's also the time where I discovered Twitch, and I found out about, the rest of the Twitch world, and we're here now. we're streaming now, and we're doing all that. So I had to go through all the hoops and struggles just to for me to realize that I think I was supposed to be doing something else, and I like what I'm doing now. So what about you
Yeah.
guys?
Well, I'm happy that your dad's doing better now. Your dog's good now, and that your
Everyone's
ankle's
the good.
better.
No one died.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah.
that's
That
good.
was
That's
a
good.
lot for only like 2 months.
Yeah, months.
It
Yeah,
really was.
but
It really
I'm happy
was.
you found your way, and without it, you wouldn't have met us, and we wouldn't have met you, and
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be here streaming because I
Yeah.
started streaming because Louise gave me the push too, and then I
Feel
wouldn't
like
have
it
met
was the
Lacey.
feel like it was the universe trying to give me like a one big hell of a push, because I am a very stubborn person. Like if I think that I can still do something, I will do it, even if it's a lot of people will say it's already bad for me. It's like it's not a good environment. I am like I'll fight through it, but yeah, I feel like the universe just tried to push me down the hill.
What about you, Lacey?
Well, besides some family matters, the first thing that popped in my head was Matthew Perry dying.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that was big.
someone
Yeah,
someone told me that during my stream. And I was like, I was on the verge of crying, and I'm like, I can't do this right now. Because I had just started streaming, and I'm like, well, I can't end it. So it was just
yeah.
really
That was
depressing
hard.
for a few
Hmm.
hours.
I remember when he died. I didn't believe the person who told me. I was like, no, nah. Like I didn't believe him, so
Yeah,
I googled
I
it.
did
I
too.
I was just like, no, you're lying. You're lying. For me, trying to think. Honestly, 2023 was kind of dull and like depressing until I started streaming, honestly. But I got bronchitis. So that made me very sick.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I was supposed to go out of town and then I didn't. Trying to think something
Okay, it
newsworthy
doesn't
that
have to be
happened.
sad. It's just
Okay.
newsworthy event.
Well, you guys were both doing sad ones. That's a good know. I guess
Maybe we weren't happy last year. That's why we're all sad.
We were all depressed last year.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
that's
I mean,
that's just to sum it all.
me too,
And
though. Honestly, I think like one of the newsworthy events was that Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner were getting divorced, and that was kind of messy. And it was like literally like a couple days before I was supposed to go to the Jonas Brothers concert.
oh,
Aw.
really?
Well, I mean, I did go to the Jonas Brothers concert, and it was
Yeah.
fantastic. But like, that was another highlight.
Number 8. What is your most memorable trip from 2023?
I need to skip this because
I didn't go on any vacations or trips this year.
I didn't either. So I was saying trips to the bathroom, if they count, I have a lot.
I visited home twice this year. I think my
Oh
favorite
yeah.
one was Christmas because Martin's dad won that radio contest to bring
Yeah.
a soldier home. And it did not pay for my ticket, by the way, but it's okay.
That's so
I tried.
stupid. I'm sorry.
The lady was like, because they were on the news and stuff, and the lady was like, and hopefully they can figure out how to bring his wife too. Like, okay. But yeah, I got to go home and see family for Christmas, so that was fun.
That sounds amazing.
And I got to see my puppy.
Aw.
She turned 6 yesterday.
Oh, was she excited to see you?
Damn it, I don't think I have a video of it. But yes, she does this little whimper thing when she sees
Aw.
me. And she twerks.
Oh, that's so cute.
Biggest lesson,
Yeah.
since we didn't really go out.
So I guess the biggest lesson I learned. See, I didn't really learn one. I guess yet. I guess I'm still trying to learn it, but I just have to have more faith in myself. I need to be more confident in what I do and my work and stuff like that. And it's something I'm still trying to learn and get over, but that's something that I've come to learn more, that I can do what I want to do. I just have to jump off the cliff,
Jump the
you know?
gun. Yeah. Jump.
Yeah.
Jump.
Jump the gun, yeah.
How about you, Lacey?
Probably don't trust everybody. Don't trust anyone.
Not even us? Lacey,
No.
how dare?
Don't trust Louise.
Come
Don't
on.
trust Emily.
Come on.
Lacey, we're best friends here. Come on, Lacey. You're supposed to trust us.
We're
Just-
co-workers after all, so.
Yeah, we are just coworkers. But that's it. That's all we are to Louise, is coworkers.
I'm not doing this again. I research the crap out of every job that I apply for just in case,
Mhm.
so I don't get scammed again.
Biggest lesson is, if something doesn't feel right, get out of it. I think that's the most thing. Like, you gotta trust your instincts, and if your gut tells you there's something wrong, there's probably something wrong. Get out of that, wherever you
Definitely.
are, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, take care of yourself. I think that's the most thing. We are, I don't know, I feel like we're built to push ourselves a lot, which is fine, but you gotta always remember that if you are not well, there's no way that you are gonna finish anything in the way that you want it to be done. So
Yeah.
the first thing you
Yep.
have to do always in your checklist is take care of you first, and everything, the rest will pull themselves together. Yeah. Biggest
Yes.
lesson.
Even if you need meds, get meds.
Yes.
It helps.
It does.
It does.
Unless your doctor decides not to give you something because they're stupid and they don't know what they're doing.
Yes. Or when a doctor tries to blame you for not doing something because they didn't give it to you in the first place.
Yeah.
We have great doctors, don't we?
We do.
What's your most memorable moment in pop culture?
Again, I'm gonna bring up the fact that Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner maybe got the oh no, Taylor Swift and Travis Scott maybe. I know that's what Lacey's gonna say.
Well, Travis Kelsey, sure, but also she has broken a lot of records this year, and I want to say I'm very proud of her. That is all.
You know, Taylor, we need you here because we need Lazy to breathe.
Can you please give me a ticket? I just need one ticket. I'll go by myself. Anywhere in the world, just give me a ticket.
What about you, Louise? What is the most memorable moment in pop culture for you?
I feel like it's still Matthew Perry dying. It's just,
Yeah.
it was so real. It was, I don't know. I feel like seeing them age, it's, you know, it's making me realize that there has been a lot of years that has passed by, and I didn't grow up with Friends. I feel like we were too young when Friends actually came out, but you know, we watched it, we love them, and even though a lot of people tried to cancel them, it's not gonna get canceled anytime, any place. And him dying just made me realize that, oh God, time passes by like so fast, and we don't even realize it because you know we're just doing our day-to-day things, and we don't realize
Yeah.
that one day we're gonna look in the mirror and we're gonna ask ourselves, what have we done? And yeah, that's like the most memorable thing. It hits so
Yeah.
hard.
It
It
did.
really does. Cause like you don't realize that like we grew up watching it, and it's like we're all growing up too, and it's sad to know that like people
Yeah.
that we watched are.
I
Yeah,
get really
a lot
sad
of
when I see celebrities age
Me too.
and dogs.
Yeah.
oh, I think I cry more when dogs die than humans, but
Yes.
Me too.
I
Me
cried
it's
too.
so
just
much, and my dog is not dead. My dog's
There,
not
yeah.
even dead yet, and I cry so much thinking about it.
I was on TikTok and I was watching this series. Like I saw this like this family like rescued like this really tiny kitten, and then I like went on their page and was just watching all their cat updates. And then the very last, most recent update was like, "Sorry, the cat died," and I was just like, and I started tearing up. I was like, "But I was just very good
Oh,
yesterday."
that's so horrible. He's
And I
fine
was,
yesterday.
I was so sad because it was like a roller coaster of emotions within 10 minutes because I literally watched, like, caught up with all their content. I was just like, no, I just
That's a
started.
terrible ending.
I
This is
was
why you
so
don't spam
sad.
content. Okay?
I was so sad. I was just like, no. And then it makes me sad 'cause I'm like, because then after I see like a cat die or like an animal die, I go to my animals. I'll be like laying in bed. It'll be like 1 a.m. I'm like, is Milo okay? Is Chloe
See
okay?
if they're breathing.
Yeah, I'm like, where are you? You okay? Like, I have to pet them to make sure they're okay. I'm like, okay, good night now. Bye.
This is why Milo doesn't like sleeping with you.
No.
That and you kick them off the bed.
Yeah.
I know. She's
Milo
like,
probably
"Mom,
thinks
stop."
she kicked me and now she's gonna ask me if I'm alive. Excuse me, mom.
Why the hell do you care, woman?
It's like, Mom, why? Why?
Oh, I was gonna say about the Matthew Perry thing. I watched a couple episodes of Friends on the way home, and it was my first time watching it since Matthew Perry died, and I started crying.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
Martin's just like, I'm like, it's my first time watching it. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Aw.
it is.
They're all very old.
Although, Jennifer Aniston still looks great.
Well, I think they all do,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Yeah, they do.
I
A lot
feel
of
like I got
actors age
affected
really
so
well.
much because
Mhm.
he was one of my favorite characters. Like him and
Yeah.
Joey. They're
Yeah,
like
they're
one of the best.
I worry a lot about Adam Sandler and Post Malone. I always get worried something's gonna happen to one of them. I don't know why, but I guess it's just because Adam Sandler is getting older and
Yeah.
Post Malone has his brain problems, like mental health problems. So it's just hard seeing some of that.
Yeah.
And mind you, we don't know any of them. We're just affected by
Yeah,
all of them.
just yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I was sad when Betty White died.
Oh, true. And she's not
I
even.
loved Betty White. She was old.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
older.
Yeah, she's
but,
not like. She's not like our generation's artist,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was a pillar.
What was the most overrated celebrity story of 2023 to you? I have one in it.
What?
Ariana Grande dating SpongeBob.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't even hear of that. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just think it's so dumb. I like it's all over my TikTok, and it's just like Ariana Grande cheated on her fiance with uh a guy that she met on Broadway, and he cheated on his pregnant wife with her and like stuff like that, and then he just had a newborn, and then they filed for divorce. She left her fiance, and then now they're dating or something. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Ariana Grande. So like it to me it's overrated, and I don't it sucks, and like that's not good, but like it's just like, okay, she's dating SpongeBob. Okay. I don't know.
It's so crazy how paparazzi and stuff is and the news, or not really the news, but like, you know, the stupid stuff on Snapchat where people are like, oh my god, Taylor Swift was eating chicken nuggets with mayonnaise and ketchup. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Okay.
And
Like, yeah, she does. Like, okay, get over it. But the thing is, there are people who are like big fans that like those kind of content.
Yeah, that's true.
Someone has to feed them, and it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know any. I actually don't know a lot of celebrity stories unless maybe you tell them to me. I might be reminded. It's just, I don't know. They just fade in my brain. I don't remember stuff.
Well, you know, the end of last year, Gypsy Rose got released,
Oh yeah.
and I know it's kind of more of a, I don't know, it's more overrated right now because people are going legit crazy about it,
Yeah.
and it's just kind of ridiculous in my opinion.
I agree. I forgot about that. I forgot that.
I
She
just
was
think it's
released
weird that
last
she's
year.
actually a celebrity right now.
It's because everyone is celebritizing her, like influencing, like it's just because everyone else kind of made it that way. So now she's like kind of acting on that impulse of everybody else making her come out like that.
But
And
her
it's gonna, it's
story
not,
is really.
Yeah, her
but
story is terrible, and
it
I feel
is.
horrible for her, but I don't know.
Like I don't know. Part of me doesn't seeing it end well. I don't know, which makes me feel bad. But I don't know. That's just like I don't know. But her story is terrible, and no one deserves to go through what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I know, like I don't know if it's just our generation, but we do, like this generation, we tend to, I don't know, immortalize or a lot about true crime, and I'm part of that. I love true crime, and I think that's what's happening. That remember, what was that one? The one that even has a Netflix one, the social media person. It's not true crime. Well, it's a crime, but no one died. Anna? Is that Anna? Where she scammed a lot of people for money. She had a Netflix show.
It sounds familiar.
It does, but I don't know who it is.
But yeah, she was also glorified. I feel like it was Inventing Anna. I think that was the Netflix show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she was also glorified even though she was terrible. She was like a legitimate high-end scammer, but
Oh,
you know,
I need to watch that.
it's a well, it's not a good
think-
one. It's the
Yeah.
the Netflix story was, I don't know, it was made well to the point where you don't think it's real. Where you think that it's just another movie or a series that you're watching. And that's why it was glorified. Like I watched a lot of the news regarding it, and it was also what Anna banked on for the court trials. Like she knew she was influencing a lot of people for some reason, and that's why she did what she did. Very smart on her. But yeah, we have a crazy way of, I don't know, glorifying true crime, and
Yeah,
I don't
we
know.
do.
I like it too, so I don't know. I don't blame anyone.
I mean, it is interesting. I will
It
say
is.
that.
I love true crime. Not like it's very interesting and intriguing. It's not like I don't, it's like it's hard to like you can it's I feel like it's weird to say you love true crime because like you don't love the crimes that are happening to these very
Yes,
real
yeah.
people, but it's just like I don't know. I don't It's so weird that people like us are like fascinated by that because like it's also like kind of like I also feel bad for feeling like, I don't know.
I
It's
feel
also
like it's
terrifying.
I don't know. In an alternate universe, I would have been a psych for, serial killers because that was one of the things that I wanted to do in my life. And the reason why I feel like it's fascinating for most of us is because it's something that we personally would never imagine ourselves doing. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't have that kind of brain, you wouldn't think about
Yeah.
doing something as crazy as, what they do. And I think that's why we're so fascinated about it, because how would you think about that? Like, imagine looking at a person and already thinking about ways on how to kill that person. Like, someone in their right
Yeah.
mind would not
Yeah.
think about that. And it's a very fascinating mind and a very scary mind that would think about that. But yeah, I feel like that's why we're very curious about it. Because, well, if we're probably psycho, we wouldn't be as interested. We would be thinking about all of other things. So maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun knowing about those things.
Y'all watch this series You?
Yes, I
Yeah.
love that.
I saw the first two. I didn't see the most recent
Oh, that one's. I love them all. It's really good.
I
Yeah.
had to watch the third season. I think I had to watch the third and four. How many seasons are there? Four? 3?
I think there's 3.
Okay, I need to watch the 3rd season.
I think it better is 3.
I'm ready for the newest book to come out.
It's a book series? I didn't know that.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that either. But yeah, it's a good one. It's made very well.
The next one is, what was your favorite holiday memory of 2023?
Christmas. As always.
Christmas is my favorite holiday, but my mom made a good point that Thanksgiving this year was the holiday this year that we had everyone together. So it was like nice seeing all of them, but also like another memory with like favorite holidays, Easter. I love Easter with my family just because we go up to the mountains and we get away, and it's just my favorite. It's my favorite place to be is the mountains where we go, and it's just because it's just like very relaxing. It's a pretty view. I'm with my entire family. Well, I'm with my cousins, my brother, or significant others, my grandparents, my parents. It's just like kind of like a time where we're all like together and for like a couple days. It's only like 3 nights.
Where do y'all go?
We go to the Poconos in Pennsylvania, so it's just like it's not too far away. But my uncle used to own cabins. Used to own a cabin up there with his buddy, and then he sold it. So now we stay in his buddy's cabin. But it's something that we've been doing since I can remember. We've been going there since I was in elementary school, and it's a fond memory. We always look forward. I mean, I look forward to it. My mom looks forward to it. There's a restaurant that we go there for breakfast every Friday that we're up there. Like we only eat out one day, and then we just kind of cook out and like kind of just hang out. We have bologna and ketchup, which sounds gross, and it's okay. It's not the best, but it's like just like it's like what they would call back in the day poor man's soup, because it's like it was very cheap. It's like the special type of bologna and a ketchup sauce, and you put it over mashed potatoes. My dad, like we all like kind of, so we always eat it because it's just something that like some of our family kind of grew up eating when they were younger, because like they didn't have a lot of money growing up, and it's just kind of like something that was, it's like a good family time. And we celebrate Easter Saturday instead of Sunday, and then Sunday I'm with my boyfriend's family, so it's like kind of like a 2-in-1 kind of thing for Easter. So I don't know, that's a very long description, and I'm sorry, but yeah,
That's nice.
It sounds so fun though. It sounds
it
so
is.
fun.
Because we play games, we watch movies, we just hang out and relax. And like the house that we stay in has an arcade game, it has a pool table, and like so we just kind
That
of.
reminds me of a place that we used to go. Our family always goes to the mountains too, but it's normally around like Thanksgiving time.
Okay, where do you
So we
guys
would
go?
always-
Like what mountain?
We would always go to Tennessee. What mountains is that? I don't know.
No idea.
I'll have to look it up. I don't even remember.
Not a lot of holidays, but I do have a funny Christmas story. So Christmas is like a big thing, and we usually go to like a big thing for the country, and kind of also a religious thing. So we go to church like at night on Christmas Eve, to attend mass and stuff. So there's a lot of people, and there's usually a lot of um I don't know what do you call it, like stalls where you can buy food, just cotton candy, kind of like a park, something like that. And you usually buy stuff after the mass. But so my parents were seated inside, but we had to give up our seats because there were a lot of people. Me and my brother, we gave it to like elderly people, so we were outside just standing. And my brother saw the cotton candy stand, and he was like, he wanted one. And my brother is 5 years older than me. We wanted cotton candy, and he's a big guy. But we parked so far because there were so many people, and we didn't have cash with us. So I was like, okay, let's just walk to your car, let's get some cash, and let's buy one. Because I'm pretty sure that the cotton candy isn't gonna last long because there are a lot of kids around. So we went there, and then when we went back, there were no more cotton candies. So I was like,
Oh.
I told you should have bought some. And he was like eyeing this one kid that was carrying the last
Oh,
piece
God.
of cotton candy. And he was like, I hate that kid. I'm like, you are you are almost 40 and you are bullying a kid for cotton candy.
I thought
Well, he
you was
wasn't
gonna
really
go take
bullying,
it
but
from
yeah.
him.
He was like giving the kid a side eye. I'm like, how come he has one? And you're like, It's not my fault you don't have money. But yeah, it was a funny time.
Oh god, that's so funny.
I wish you would have took it.
Yeah, like just like went up to the kid and said, "That's mine."
Just grabbed a handful.
We were at church. I don't think we should.
Hey, can't
Stealing
you?
at church? That's fine.
Well, isn't there like can't you just like ask God for, or like ask for forgiveness once you go back inside?
We were at church and it was Christmas. I don't think that's the best time to do crime, especially a petty crime. Best thing you did for someone else.
Louise helping me and Lacey with all of her technical issues.
I do that for everyone, so it's
I still
fine.
don't think my stream is ready. Stupid shit.
I do a lot of shit for other people, so I'm not sure.
I buy my brother lunch a lot, and he doesn't buy me anything. It makes me sad. I also buy my parents coffee all the time. That's my love language. I buy things for them. So like whenever I go somewhere for lunch, I always text my brother, "Hey, do you want anything while I'm going here?" And half the time he'll say yes, but he never offers to pay me back, which I don't want him to. But also like he'd never like if he goes somewhere, he'll come and I'll be like, "You didn't ask me if I wanted anything." He's like, "Oh, I didn't know you want." I was like, "Aaron, I buy you lunch. I ask you if you want something. Why don't you ask me?" Like I remember when he still lived here with my parents and he went to Starbucks and he came home with coffee and I was just like, "Aaron,
That's
what the
just
hell?"
rude.
Right? I was like, "Aaron, what if I want coffee?" And he was like, "Sorry." I'm like, "I would have what?"
Use your brain, Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron, for crying out loud. I want coffee, please.
No matter where I go, I always ask them like, "Hey, I'm going to Starbucks. Hey, I'm going to our favorite coffee shop. Hey, I'm going to my favorite like food place. Like, do you guys want anything?" So like, I mean, that sounds like terrible that that's the best thing I did, but I haven't left my house.
Yeah, that's my issue. I don't really do much. Oh yeah, I bought this really old veteran a meal,
Aw,
and he looked so happy. It made me so happy.
that's so sweet.
I don't even think about it. Like, if I do something, I don't really think about it. Well, I feel like one of the best was it was you and Erica and pushing you both to stream. I think that was one of the best because it was, it opened a lot of things. Not for me, but for you guys. And it's fun seeing you guys, start from not being sure to just doing it your own way. And I'm always happy about that.
And I appreciate you for that, like so much more than you know.
Well, you can't pay for my wedding, so just in case.
Hey, I was the first one to donate to your wedding fund. You know that, right? I was the first
I
one
know,
to
I
donate
know.
to your wedding fund, girl. I've already paid for your wedding. Don't say I never paid for your wedding. I did.
Emily covered all of it.
The best conversation you guys had this year.
Do you remember these things?
I have no idea.
Like I said, I have a memory of a goldfish, so I'm gonna have to think.
I'll say the best conversation I had was maybe like I have a lot of conversations with my mom, but I've had a lot of good conversations with my therapist about my life and what I want for my future, and it actually made me very excited for what I can do or what I want to do. So I have to say that was probably the best conversation because it is giving me the energy to put work towards it and actually start doing some of that.
I love it when me and Martin talk about what we want in life, like where we want to live and what kind of house we want and stuff like that. And then it normally we start talking about the military, and then it's not a fun conversation anymore.
You should tell him that you want to move to Pennsylvania near Emily.
Oh, I have, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I told him that we were gonna have a little neighborhood.
Yeah, I told Dim that too. Louise, you're welcome to come too.
But we really like Texas, so do you think that we could move to Texas?
I'll have to ask them, but I'm down.
I love how you guys are already making plans without factoring in your other half.
Anything else?
and the logistics and all that stuff. It's like
Do
it's
you
so
see him
easy.
here? I'm alone.
Mm.
By myself. It's just me and Loki and Kino. I'm just
But
kidding.
yeah, that would be fun.
Anyways, Louise,
What were we
about
talking
you?
about?
best the best conversations we had this year.
Honestly, there was a lot of good conversations last year. I feel like I can never tell which one was the best because everything was like at the right. It was right at that time. You know, whatever I was experiencing, I had a good conversation for that experience. And it was fun. It's just, I think one of the things that is so true up to this date is just surround yourself with people that you know have your best interests at heart, and you'll always have the best conversations, which
All
leads
right, so
to what's the best piece of advice you have received.
so like I guess like another like this kind of goes along with the lesson learned. It's like the best piece of advice is just like if you're not happy, change it, and if it has something to do with like the people in your life, your work, whatever, you don't you don't live to work, you work to live. So like if your job isn't making you happy or if things in your life aren't making you happy, change it because your happiness is so much better because you don't want to get to your deathbed and wish that you did something different. Oh, fuck off, camera. Ugh.
Emily was being this.
I don't know how to make the sound. I'm sorry.
Emily was trying to be philosophical and then her camera just dies.
Fuck off.
It's just, Emily, you're not allowed to use wise words. The camera says no.
I'm back. My camera died. Anyways, I don't know. I guess just like, yeah, you just want to do what makes you happy. And if you're not happy, then change it. I mean, I'm being a hypocrite because I'm still in my job, but it takes time. But like, just
You're getting closer.
yeah, I'm
so.
getting closer. But like, you don't want to regret the life that you lived. You want to like look back and be like, this was the best time. Like right now,
No
if I were to look,
regrets.
yeah, right now I have so many regrets, and I don't want to continue my life with more regrets because there's so much stuff that I wish I did different, that I wish I didn't do, that I wish I like got out of earlier. Like there's a lot of things that I should have done different, but I can't change that. I guess just do what makes you happy, whether or not it's what everyone thinks. Like even if someone's like, I don't think that's a good idea. Well, it's not their life; it's your life.
Well, fuck you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm to the point, I just want to do that to people. I don't even know. The advice that I've gotten is from YouTube, if I'm being honest. I've been watching these, what do you call them? They're like guides for like graphic designers and stuff. And they just, I started watching it, I don't know, towards the end of the year. I'm still watching it. But it gives you like a complete guide on everything that'll help you set up your own business and everything.
That's really cool.
What was the best advice that was given to me this year? Everything happens for a reason. I don't know. I feel like that resonates still. Because sometimes life just sucks. That's and you can't help it and you can't control everything. It's just it has to happen because it's making way for something else. And I think that's the biggest thing that made me push through because I do have a history of depression and stuff like that. But you know, makes you stronger if you realize that you're just, you know, you're being transformed into a whole different person and good things are yet to come. It's not the end. It's not always the end. It's the end of something, but it's not the end of everything.
I also live kind of by that. I always tell myself that everything happens for a reason.
I'm thinking that I might need to get a therapist.
Oh yeah, me too.
so I can get some good advice.
Now we are on to 2024 questions. What are you most looking forward to in 2024?
Emily learning to read.
I'm really looking forward to that. Like I wish it
I-
happens in the first quarter of the year. We will celebrate it.
I hate to break it to you. It ain't changing. It ain't getting better.
it ain't gonna happen.
My mom's tried for years. My mom still uses me as examples to her students.
Bad example.
She literally does
Please
use me. My mom uses me as examples all the time, and it's bad. I'm like, Mom. She's like, what? It helps them. I'm like, Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't
'cause
help
I'm
me.
No, I'm a 24-year-old girl who sucks at reading and can't spell. Okay. She tells her students I can't spell does because I can't spell does. I spell it wrong every single time.
How do you spell it?
I mix up the S and the E.
Okay.
I've never learned. So there's a time where I wrote a paper and my mom, I guess, didn't catch it because she was tired proofreading it, and I got it back, and the teacher wrote, "You spelled does 2 different ways throughout this entire paper." I'm like, oh, okay, well, at least one of them was right. I don't know which one, but one of them was right.
Spells it differently every time.
Oh, I remember. Emily spelled my name wrong. She called me Lucy.
I did.
Okay.
I told you I can't spell. I didn't spell check myself, okay? Hey, I spelled my own last name wrong before.
I've done that.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm dyslexic.
No,
Who
I think
knows?
you have
Maybe.
what is that called?
A learning disability? Because I do.
Yes, it is a kind of learning disability, but I was trying to figure out the name of it. What is it called when you get letters mixed up?
Yeah,
I have
dyslexia.
it.
Isn't it dyslexia?
Right?
Yeah.
That's what it is?
Yes,
Yeah.
dyslexia.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
Anyways, what are you guys looking forward to in 2024?
I'm looking forward to meeting you and your learning disability.
And your learning disability. Experience it in real life, you know.
I'm also excited to meet you, Lacey, and I'm also excited. I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something else.
Well, I'm looking forward to my wedding. I think that's my whole thing for this year, and hopefully we do get married because things are so expensive. I'm crying.
I'm looking forward to going back to Paris
Oh, I'm
Ooh.
jealous. I want to go to Paris.
and Cafe Blanc. They have the best Singapore slings ever.
How far is Paris from Germany? Like from where you are?
I think it's like a 4-hour train ride.
Not that bad.
It's not bad. What is something you'd like to change this year from 2023?
I do need to change my nail biting habits. Or I guess it's
Oh, yeah.
more
Me too.
like biting messing with the skin around my nails. I want my nails to be better than my skin.
Your skin?
Yeah,
What
my
do you
face.
want?
I hate my face skin.
You want to change your face?
Yeah, I would love to change my face, but more specifically the skin on my face.
But your skin looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you meet me, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
I feel like this year I want to keep showing up for myself. I feel like last year I just kind of went through the waves and just forgot about taking care of myself. Like, not all the time, but I wasn't really the priority last year. So I just want to show up for myself, like, maybe try to get ready every day, not feel like a bum because I just stay at home the whole time.
That's how I
Just
feel.
keep showing up for myself. I feel like it's just working at home is very good. It's just sometimes you forget to take care of. The thing that I miss about working outside is like the getting ready part, making sure you're what kind of hairstyle you want to do today, what kind of makeup do you want to do today, and what route do you want to take for work today.
I'm actually leaving.
Yeah, and what kind of clothes you want to wear, and even my mom actually asked me how come I never asked to go shopping anymore, and I'm like, I don't leave the house. So I just wear the same things. And she was like,
Yeah.
you still have to show up for yourself, even if you don't. I think that's something I really want to do is try to look like I'm going to go outside, even if I'm not going to go outside. And it's not for anyone else. It's just so I feel better about myself and I don't feel like a bum.
Yeah, there's this
Yeah.
pink blazer that I really want from the mall.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get a job, I'm going to buy it.
That's
Just
good.
so I look like I'm having a good job.
Well,
and
you
not
buy
just
for
Buy
yourself
it
to make you feel
now.
good. Yeah, make
Yeah.
yourself feel good about like wearing it. Like wear it when you like because if you're streaming or designing something, wear it because it makes you feel like you're working for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're your own boss then. So make yourself feel like a boss ass bitch.
Oh, also, Lacey, if you want to go like stream some of the stuff that you do, that's also going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. I could do that.
Like kind of like a working stream, but you can also show it off You're making a logo for someone. And then wear your pink blazer
Yes,
Yeah.
when you do that. It's gonna be cute.
exactly. Because you're
Mm.
killing two birds with one stone. You're doing you're streaming and you're also working.
Good idea.
I think something I would like to change this year from 2023 is I would like to actually have a good sleep schedule and actually fix my sleep schedule and keep up with my vitamins, my supplements, and kind of just like really focus on my health. Granted, I am doing a lot better with my health than I've had in the past, but like it's just kind of doing it and then forcing myself to juice because I know I need to, but I just don't because it's something that grosses me out, but it's something I need to do because it will help me feel better in the long run. So I think that's just something kind of like you said, Louise, like just taking care of myself. But also I think I need to leave my house more and make and like go out and do things. So like I always told myself if I ever quit my job and work for myself, I think there's a cafe that I would go to and work there for like an hour or two a week or something.
Do it now. Quit now.
Yeah.
Oh, that, yes.
Something you would like to accomplish this year. A whole lot of things.
Yes, I have a long list. I
Mhm.
want to quit my
Yeah.
job, get my freelance business set up. I want to stream regularly. Like I want to actually not have to not stream. Like, you know, the only reason why I haven't streamed that is because I haven't been able to really open my mouth, but that's a
Mhm.
medical
Different.
reason. But
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, like I want to be able to like keep up with streaming, and I don't know, but yeah, just like doing. I want to accomplish me. Like I want to do things for me this year. So I guess quitting my 9 to 5 would be the first step of that.
Yes, it is. Jump the gun
Yes.
and
I'm scared.
just jump.
I'm
Do you
scared
want me to
too.
push you?
Yes, please, please, please push me.
I'm terrified. I'm scared because of also my freelance thing and finding an actual job.
Well, if you start your freelance stuff now, you might not need a job if you put
Mhm.
your
Yeah.
heart and soul into it and start advertising, posting about it, doing streams with it.
Because applying for it has to be over 200 at this point. I don't think it's looking too good. So that's probably my only option.
At least for now, because usually now when spring comes around, more jobs will be looking because of graduation. So
True. But yeah, I need to get that up and going as well.
Yeah, but if you want to focus on your freelance more, do that. Put all your energy there. Because
Yeah.
it will take time.
definitely do that because that's going to make you happier and you'll be able to create your own schedule at that point.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
do it.
And if you have a 9 to 5 job, you're not gonna be able to do it anymore.
No, you're going to be like
Yeah,
Not
me
as
so
and you're
much.
going to be stressed and not have a lot of time to work on it.
That's true.
Just go for it.
Yeah. And I mean, I
Yeah,
have
it's
my
hard.
cleaning business that I clean every other week. So
Mhm.
Yeah. So you just do that for your income for now as you grow your freelance, and then you'll be able to do both and maybe stop the cleaning business and you won't
True.
have to worry about your back.
hopefully. Yeah, that's another thing. I want my health to get better. Oh, I want to read 25 books this year.
Ooh, I think you can do
Wow.
it. You can do it.
That's about like 2 books a month.
There's a book I want to read this year, but I doubt I'll get to it unless I.
You have a book that I want to read.
What book?
It's one of like a Gilmore Girls vibes type book.
Oh, the coffee shop one, the coffeeiest
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
wanna
I
get
haven't read it
that.
yet.
But there's a whole bunch of books here that I need to read before I go out and shop for more.
I really want to become a full-time content creator this year. And the only way for me to do that is if it pays enough. I mean, to be real, because I want to be financially stable. I think that's one of the
Yeah.
goals is one, to fund the wedding. Two is to be able to afford to move out so we can live together. Because I don't
Mhm.
think, at this point, I don't think we can, but but we're hoping for the best that it happens this year. So I don't wanna. I mean, I've been thinking about of getting a job, but I really don't want to. I don't wanna get stuck in a job that I don't like. So it's a battle between what I want and what I need. So
Yeah. No, I get
but
that.
yeah, so accomplishments wise, this podcast, Sims YouTube, I have my Patreon up, so hopefully that pans out as well. Of course, Twitch is also a very helpful thing. So I hope everything just, you know, comes together and makes sense so that I can do this full time and just do consultations for work because Rusty manages the whole side of that anyway.
That would
So
be
yeah,
amazing.
it's
Yeah,
supposed
that
to be a
would.
good year. We want a good year this year.
Yes, we do.
I forgot to mention Twitch and
Yeah,
YouTube.
I did too. I want to start YouTube.
Mm.
Like not just like posting my VODs. I want to actually post
Yeah.
actual YouTube videos, like whether it's gaming or not. Like I just want to start posting, and I want to do better on Twitch, and because also I would love to make not that I don't do Twitch to make money. I mean that's a bonus, but like I would love to make a decent amount, so then that's even more income to put
Yeah.
aside, but also to put towards changing my setup so I don't have to
Mm-hmm.
stream on a laptop, and so I can actually grow my game catalog.
I want to learn more recipes.
And you know what? I think we can do it. I think we can all accomplish all that we want to do if we really put our heart and souls into it.
So girls, we need to work hard this year.
Yes.
I wish I could just wake up and just mother load myself.
Yeah.
Motherhood.
I want to be able
Yeah.
to go in and cast and fix
Yeah.
myself. I want to mother load.
Yes.
I want to build my own house.
Yeah.
And like maybe free
Free
real
real
estate. That would be fun.
It would. And like show hidden objects and unlock gameplay as entitlement so we can get the best of everything.
It's called cheating for a reason.
Exactly.
That's all the time we have for this episode. Make sure to tell us what your favorite memories were in 2023. You can find our socials in the description below, or you can contact us at antisocialstreamerspod@gmail.com, or you can just comment on this video. We will talk to you again in February, but for now, warmest wishes for a wonderful 2024 and a heartfelt goodbye from us here at the Antisocial Streamers podcast.
Happy New Year. Bye.
Okay. Happy New Year.
Year.